Good afternoon and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and I'm also doing this intro from memory. We'd like to welcome you to this Friday afternoon performance, the 4 p.m. performance of Magic City Jai-Alai. We have 9 games for you beginning at 4 p.m. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers Win, Place, Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta wagering. In addition to these standard parimutuel wagers, we also have 2 pick 3s. We have an early pick 3 that begins in Game 4. Correctly pick the winners of Games 4, 5, and 6, and the late pick 3 that begins in Game 7. Correctly pick the winners of Games 7, 8, and 9 to play the pick 3. In addition to pick 3s, we have the Mighty Ocho. The Mighty Ocho will be forced out, ladies and gentlemen, on closing day, which is November 29th, a week from Sunday. That's right, we've gotten the 2020 season in hand. But the Mighty Ocho is available. It's a pick 8 wager beginning in Game 1, so if you'd like to try for that $3,000 guarantee, play the Mighty Ocho. More popular, however, the High Five, which begins in Game 3. It's a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to play the High Five. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you will win $2,000. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing bets is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We have no scratches in today's performance. Once again, we have no scratches in today's performance. So with all this in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times. Then sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just about 7 minutes away. And with that, Andrew, not only did I do that from memory, but I was focusing on something else. Not bad, huh?
I was going to say, yeah, we got it down by the end of the season, but pretty good week. We got started off yesterday. One of the best Thursday performances. Carried over a little bit. I mean, we saw some troubles with the serve a little bit in those games, a little bit of a case of the drops, but overall some pretty good play here for the final, second to last week of this 2020 season, and we'll look at those numbers here. We got one guy out in front, early lead for that Golden Cesta. That's why we're talking about it so much, because it is notable, and that's Jedden, former Super Bowl champ there, 5 wins this week. It's been pretty balanced. You know, no one's dominating one column in particular there, except really Jedden in the win column. 5 wins, 1 place, and 1 show for him this week. He's played in 12 games thus far. He's been in the money in 7 of those games. That's for the most on the roster. 2 other guys. You got Tennessee, who's played 1 more game there. He's got nothing in the win column. And also Bueno there. 7 in the money finishes, but he's played a boatload of games here. He's got 20 total appearances so far this week. I knew that was going to be the case. You saw those entries there. That's why he was an $8 value if you're playing along with Fantasy Jai-Alai. 2 wins, 2 places, 3 shows, 1 quad finish there for Bueno. All important 2 victories. Has increased his lead over El Barba in those single standings to 9 games. So Bueno holding on to 3rd place. Now building himself a little bit of a cushion here. Only about, you'd say at the absolute max, El Barba would maybe get 20, 25 more appearances somewhere in there the rest of 2020. Bueno's got 9 games ahead, given the way he's been playing over these last few weeks. 8 wins for him last week, 2 more here this week. He's been in the money, as we said, tied for most amongst the roster with 7. So it's going to be a pretty tall task if El Barba's going to want to take out Bueno, but he's going to have to start really here in this Friday afternoon performance with that 9-game deficit. Still rounding out the top 5 there. So we've gone over every performance. Here you got Ben, who was squarely in that race for a while, but has really fallen back here. For Ben this week, nothing in the win. Again, week 28, that was last week. Ben played very well, 5 wins and 5 places. But the week before, week 27, 1 win. Week 26, he only had 2. Week 25 with 2. Week 24, he had 1 there. So just 7 wins over a 4-week stretch really kind of put him out of that race. When it mattered most, that was when El Barba was making his charge. Bueno was barely able to hang on, and good for Bueno. He's been able to increase that lead once again. We now have 5 minutes until we get into this first game, the afternoon performance here. We're 9 games down. And as we do before the first one of all of our performances, we have this video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance. And that, of course, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here 3 minutes from the start of the first game of this afternoon performance here. Again, no scratches here so far. Program is clean. No adjustments need to be made. As Stu said there, we got that Mighty Ocho. $157 in that pool. That's better than we've seen. Certainly picking up some steam here at the end of the season. That Mighty Ocho, as he said, will be forced out the final day of the season along with that high 5. So at least $3,000 will be paid out for that Ocho. At least $2,000 in that high 5. And with that carryover, of course, as you know by now, do not have to get all winners right and be the only ticket. All the money in the pool has to go out. There can be no more carryover, so you could get, doesn't matter, 4 or 5 for that high 5, 3 of 5, or you can get 6 of 8 in the Ocho, 7 of 8, 5 of 8, doesn't matter. The ticket with the most correct numbers there, regardless of how many people have to split it, will take home that entire pot. And we can run through those championship doubles standings. The doubles tournament number 2. Correct terminology there. And on the week in particular, week 6, Diaz and Carballo came out of the gates as well, as you could have 3 wins for them in their first 3 appearances. Cool Fitness and Ikeda, El Barba, and Kubala each got one to begin the day here. So nothing for Diaz and Carballo today, nothing for Ancier and Douglas. Those are the 2 teams tied atop those standings there, 14 wins apiece. All the way down there, you got Juice and Ron now 5 games behind. Certainly need a win here. Would be their first of this 6-week. If they want to even stay within an arm's length of the money for the doubles tournament. And then you got 2 other teams at 6 wins. You got to think that perhaps maybe too little too late for El Barba and Kubala and Cool Fitness and Ikeda, both of whom picked up wins, as we said there, just a few hours ago. Finishing out those standings, you got Jedden and Bradley. 6th place there at 5 wins. Bueno and Tennessee, a lot of in-the-money finishes for them, but not the one where it matters, that win column. 4 wins for them only, and then CRB and Ben, Vuelo and Anderlecht. Vuelo and Anderlecht obviously played a couple less games. There was, I think, a full week or at least 2 half weeks where one or the other was not playing, if not both. So that's why they're a little bit further down in those standings, but we'll get to the doubles action in game number 5. I see 0 minutes. Graphics are up, and I think they want us to get going with game number 1, Stu. And again, those jackpots will be forced out final day of the season, November 29th, that Sunday. We are now ready to begin game number 1. Game 1 will be a spectacular 7 singles match. We'll be playing it up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups there in the first round of play. To begin serving in the red shirt of post 1 here, we have number 77, El Barber, receiving the blue post 2. Here's Juice.
And that was my very best imitation of Andrew.
Nailed it.
El Barba serves. Game 1 begins. Juice with the catch. There's the backhand caught in the air by El Barba. Nice backhand. Caught by Juice. El Barba from the 8 line. Reverse 2-all. Lands in and scores. Point 1. White shirt at post 3. Diaz receives. Diaz from the left side. Hard throw to the inside. At the side wall. Good catch by El Barba. Diaz from the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Diaz. El Barba, great pickup on the left side. Catch by Diaz on the forehand. Rebote by El Barba. Diaz from the left side. Good catch by El Barba. Great positioning. Rebote just missed. That's a well-played point for Diaz and El Barba. Point goes to the 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Jedden. Catch by Jedden. Strong backhand, a little too strong. That hit the overhead screen. Point 1. El Barba's made 3 points. Here's the black shirt of post 5. Number 29, Vuelo receives. Strong backhand by Vuelo. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Catch by Vuelo. Rebote by El Barba. Vuelo's there. Midcourt catch. El Barba, great catch on the forehand. Scoop by Vuelo. Rebote by El Barba. Oh, clipped and scored. That's what that's called. But still scores. Point 1. El Barba's on the board with 4 points. On the court, ready to receive in the yellow shirt of post 6 is CRB. Rebote left side by El Barba. Lands out. Point 6. CRB will now serve to the pink shirt of post 7 worn by Bueno. Karen by Bueno does not open up. CRB has it at the 9 line on the outside. Catch by Bueno. Hard forehand throw, crossing the sidewall at the 10 line. Rebote by CRB. A nice little roll action there afterwards. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 37, Tennessee receives. .7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue opposed 2, Juice. Powerful backhand, caught almost in the air by Bueno. Ball tipped, .2. Juice on the board with 2 points. Now receiving the white shirt of post 3, Diaz. Catch by Diaz at the 9 line. Nice forehand. Tipped, .3. Diaz on the board with 2 points. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Jedden returns. Catch by Diaz on the forehand. Nice pickup. Nice forehand. Coming back to the side wall. Jed makes a good catch at the 8 line. Robote, 2-all from the floor. Excellent effort by Diaz to make that long 2-all. Good effort by Jed to try to get there. He got there, couldn't bring it in. .3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, Wello. Catch by Diaz on the forehand. Hard forehand return. Robote left side. Got away from him. Hit the overhead screen. .5. Back and ready to receive in the red shirt of post 1, number 77, El Barba. He has 4 points. .1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, El Barba. On the court trying to stop him. CRB. Good catch by El Barba. Nice backhand. Robote forehands up by CRB. Catch by El Barba at the 7 line. Hard throw to the inside. Scoop by CRB. Ball tipped on the forehand of El Barba. .6. Play continues. 6 on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 8, Tennessee. Robote forehand by Tennessee. Excellent hustle by CRB. He just rifles the forehand. It scores. .6. Possible game point for post 6, CRB. Trying to stop him, post 7. Bueno. Robote forehand by CRB. Robote forehand by CRB. Here's Bueno at the 9 line. Hard throw. Clears the overhead screen. Robote left side to the outside by CRB. Bueno on the run. Makes the catch. That will score. Well played. Point 7. Playing our first game continues. 7 on the board with 4 points. In this matchup, Bueno serves to Juice in the blue post 2. Long carom by Juice, caught by Bueno. Bueno's carom's up. Juice is there, has it on the forehand. Cortada, caught by Bueno. Excellent effort by Juice. He actually got the cest on it, just didn't have the distance. Good effort, though. Point 7. Possible game point for Bueno in the pink shirt at post 7. Trying to stop him, Jedden. Ball missed at the side wall. Point in game. Post 7. Bueno. No playoff. 1 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 7-1-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 1 are official. Coming in first, post 7, Bueno. Taking second, post 1, El Barba. Coming in third, post 6, CRB. 7-1-6 is the official order of finish. There are your prices from Game 1. $2 Quinello 1-7. That's first and second in any order, $15. Trifecta 7-1-6, 182 even. $2 wagered on 7 to win, returns $17.20. Up next, Game 2. A spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 2. There's no scratches in today's performance. Post time for Game 2. Now 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I love Jai-Alai. I think Jai-Alai is a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Jai-Alai would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. I get to come out here and try my hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day after coming in and giving it your all. My 2020 goal is when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage 150 or better, and in the money percentage 400 or better. I'm going to finish every game that I get possible game point.
And Bueno gets it done in the first game of this afternoon performance. A big win increases his lead to double digits now over third place. 10 games separating him and El Barba. Win number 109 for Bueno in this 2020 season. El Barba, their milestone victory here, sitting on 99. Came into that matinee at 99. Still looking for the first win of the day, which would put him in the 100 win club. Only 3 other guys, of course, have accomplished that feat. 1, 2, and 3 in those standings. And obviously, first place Douglas looking pretty good to complete back-to-back singles titles to open up his Jai-Alai career. And he's got a chance to win his first 3 doubles tournaments as well. But coming up in Game 5, we'll get back to that. Ron still second place. 40 wins ahead of Bueno, who rounds out the top 3. And we are now just 4 minutes away from the start of game number 2 here. And for those new fans that are perhaps joining us for the first time, here's this video that explains in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here 2 minutes from game number 3. And for those playing along with Fantasy Jai-Alai, only 2 more weeks to go. We got this one. We got the final week coming up. Week number 30 there. But we will be back, obviously, strong in 2021. Looking at that, yeah, we got one guy, Mr. Kevin Carroll up there. 3 weekly wins. Brown 73155. That's the entry name. 3 total weekly wins. They are in the lead for that overall prize. There's a bunch of names down at 2 weekly wins. I know for sure here you got PCast, Bowel Corp, Daisy is a dog. I think Big Al as well. There may be some other names. We'll double check that for you. We have it in our Fantasy Jai-Alai sheet, but I know one guy in the solo lead for that overall prize, which we will definitely be announcing sometime next week. Of course, if we have over 150 players for next week, maybe if we get over 200. I saw we had a couple of extra participants, which put it up towards about 186, I believe. So if 15 more people get over 200 that final week, Magic City will still up that cash prize. And it would be $200, but that's only if we get up over 200 active players. Maybe a tall task in the final week, but we'll see if we can get there. Game number 2 coming up now in less than a minute. And Stu, now we got the name of the barbershop out in Maryland. Old Line Barbers. Shout out. How about that?
Old Line. They actually have Jai-Alai on in Maryland. Good to hear.
Great to hear there. Well, we got game 2, 0 minutes to it. Let's get into some more Jai-Alai action.
Time to begin game number 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play.
Bro. Game time.
Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Diaz. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Ben. There's the serve. We begin game 2. Point 2. 2 serves to the white shirt of post 3, CRB. Strong backhand by CRB, passes out to the rebote. CRB on the forehand at the 9 line. Catch by Ben. CRB from the 9 line. Karam, a little wild, out of play. Point 2. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4, Vuelo. That's a nice rebote save by Vuelo. Takes a big bounce. Ben follows it to the outside, makes the catch, takes a peek where Vuelo is, throws the ball back. It scores. Point 2. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Here's Cool Fitness. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Catch by Ben with a hop. Makes the catch on the forehand. Rebote. Whoa. Wow. Ooh. Oh, it almost hit him again. It almost hit him 3. Cool Fitness really doesn't like Ben at all. He almost hit him 3 times on one throw. That's rare. Point 2. Dodging death starting a little early. Cue the squirrel. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. Bueno. Long carom scores for Ben. Beautifully executed from the forehand of Ben. Great shot. Point 2. Here's post 7, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Passes nicely to the back wall. Rebote by Ben. Point 2. Straight points to a possible game point here for Ben in the blue shirt at post 2. On the court, trying to stop him. Purple shirt at post 8. Juice. This will complete the first round of play. Possible game point for Ben. Ball tip. That's point on a perfect game for the blue shirt at post 2, Ben. 2 wins it. 1-3, 4-5, 6, 7, and 8. Play off to 6 points for second and third. 1 first serves to 3. Forehand rebote by Diaz. He gets it up. Karam opens up. Diaz stops it on the right side. Long carom by Diaz from the outside scores. Well thrown. Point 1. 2 points for Diaz in this playoff. That'll bring to the court the green shirt at post 4. Number 29, Vuelo receives. Catch by Vuelo. Powerful backhand, nice and straight. Rebote left side, gonna take a bounce. Stopped by Vuelo. Sidearm carom. Lands in and scores, point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, Cool Fitness. Good serve by Vuelo. It's a nice return by Cool Fitness. Vuelo for the rebote. Low to the front wall. Caught by Cool Fitness on the forehand. Point 5. Cool Fitness on the board with 2 points. Receiving post 6 in the yellow shirt, we have Bueno. Scoop. Missed. Point 5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7, El Barba. Possible place point for post 5, Cool Fitness. Under serve. Point 7. Play continues. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 8. Juice. Elbarba makes the catch on the forehand. Hard throw. Robote's up. Made contact and scores, point 8. Juice on the board with 2 points. Receiving post 3, CRB. Once again, this is a playoff for second and third place. Good catch by Juice. Costado snapped pretty quick. Here's CRB on the backhand. Right to the corner it goes. Out to the Robote on the wall. That's a wonky looking Robote, but it counts. That backhand, however, does not. That hit the overhead screen, point 8. Possible place point for post 8, Juice. Trying to stop him, post 1, Diaz. Nice forehand. Played to pass by Diaz. Robote by Juice in the overhead screen. Point 1. Possible place point for post 1, Diaz. Trying to stop him, Vuelo. Catch by Vuelo at the 12 line. Catch by Diaz at the 10 line. Long carom, soft touch, caught by Vuelo. Hard throw, going to the outside. Catch by, and Robote by Diaz. Good catch by Vuelo. Good pickup by Diaz on the left side. Strong backhand, clears the overhead screen, lands in, perfect placement, scores. Point and place to post 1, 5 serves to 8. This is a playoff for third place. That Cortada scores. That's point and a third place finish for post 8. Juice. Unofficial order finish 2-1-8. Coming in first, post 2, Ben. Taking second, post 1, Diaz. Coming in third, post 8, Juice. 2-1-8, the official order finish for our second game. Quite the playoff there, eh?
So who won?
What?
Who won?
Let's see. Yes, that was a while ago. Ben had a perfect game.
First victory of the week for Ben. Pretty good fashion there. Got it done. Ran it straight out of the 2.
He's really been working on that carom from the inside.
Yeah, you can see
when
that.
you have an angle, when you're standing in the middle of the court or to the outside, it's a little easier to get English.
I like that. Yeah, that's a good
it's a
sports
little
term.
easier to get the angle throwing the carom on the right side. When you're standing against to it, you have to crack it off perpendicularly, have it cut out.
Well,
And that was beautifully done by Ben.
Awesome.
He's been working on that. He's doing a couple of those this week. There are your prices for game 2. $2 Quinella 1-2, $36.60. 50-cent try, 2-1-8. That's first, second, and third place finishing $371.25. $2 wager on Ben to win returns $12. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our third game, and that means it's time to place your wagers in this afternoon's High Five. High Five is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to play the pick 5. It's actually not called the pick 5. It's called the High Five, but, use the terms interchangeably. In order to win the High Five, you have to pick 5.
I was going to,
Yeah, see?
beat me to it. And folks, game 3 here. Coming up in about 7 minutes. You see as that high five pool just under 1,000. There was a little bit in that carryover. Probably not going to put it over 2,000 today. But if you get all 5 winners right in games 3 through 7, and you are the only ticket to do so, always $2,000 in it for you. Post time is just about 6 minutes away now.
What I'm hoping to accomplish in the 2020 season is to come in top 3 again, both in singles and in doubles. My game plan going into 2020 season is to be as meticulous as possible. I have to find a way to find little subtle things about each and every person on the roster that I can exploit to my advantage. And I can say that because they have to do the same thing. I feel like I got the ability to do it. I've definitely put in the work. Unfortunately, that doesn't always mean success, but that's what I'm going to strive for. So that is the goal, and I think that's everybody's goal because everybody wants to, get in the bonus money. And it is kind of like something to hang your hat on, to be able to say that, hey, I was able to be, a top 3 in singles or a top 3 in doubles. So that's definitely something that I strive for.
Congratulations to this week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winners, Choker Clown, P.A. Rabote, and Daisy is a Dog. These teams narrowly snagged the W at a total of 151 points with the roster of singles players El Barba, Bueno, Jedin, and doubles pairing Carballo and Diaz. The entries that ultimately finished in a tie at the top took a more balanced approach to their Week 28 draft, selecting a combination of middle-high value players instead of splurging the big bucks to get Douglas at $10 or Ron at $9. This strategy proved to be effective in Week 28 as Bueno, Jedin, and El Barba finished 1st, 3rd, and 6th respectively amongst the roster in fantasy points. Bueno led the way as a $5 pick, far exceeding his priced value in a tremendous rebound performance where he finished with 8 singles victories, 1 place, 1 show, and 1 quad. The Week 28 Golden Cesta winner led the roster in total scoring with his 47 fantasy point effort, even surpassing the likes of Douglas and Ron, who were nearly 2 times the price. Jedin, also a $5 play, did not skip a beat, filling up the stat sheet with 3 wins, 5 places, and 6 shows for a total of 42 fantasy points. The Super Bowl champ and Kane alum led the roster in total in the money finishes with 14 for the week, which helped him outscore 6 equally or higher priced Pelotaris. And finally, El Barba rounded out the singles portion of the winning lineups at $8. The Beard didn't deliver at the level we've recently become accustomed to, but he still managed to accumulate a solid 30 fantasy points with his 2 wins, 4 places, and 4 shows. After spending $18 of their budget on singles players, the 3 winning teams were left with just a few options in the doubles department. In the end, they all chose wisely with the $3 pairing of Carballo and Diaz, who torched the competition all week long and made a major statement in their quest for the doubles title. This diamond duo racked up an impressive 5 wins to go along with 1 place and 2 shows to finish with a whopping 32 fantasy points. Carballo and Diaz led the roster in wins, in the money finishes, and total scoring, plus their 32 fantasy point week ranks them as the highest output from any team for any given week in this second doubles tournament. Now that's what I call impressive. Choker Clown, P.A. Rabote, and Daisy is a Dog will each receive a Magic City Jai-Alai hat plus a 3-way split of the $150 cash prize. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of this season and next season too. That's right, Fantasy Jai-Alai will be back again for the 2021 season. And as soon as the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase to $200. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just sign up for free at fantasyjai-alai.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the Jai-Alai Channel. The more people who play, the more money to be won, so please help us spread the word. And remember to update your team every week to win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel or at fantasyjai-alai.com.
And congratulations again to those 3 winners that tied atop the Fantasy Jai-Alai standings for week number 28. $50 each will be headed your way in addition to a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt. Certainly the second win there for Daisy is a Dog. Perhaps some of those other entries up there as well have won too, but know for a fact that one of those winners from last week, their second win, so if they can add one more here in the final 2 weeks, could sneak in and perhaps take away that overall prize from Brown 73155, also known as Mr. Kevin Carroll. 2 minutes now till game number 3.
Yes, game 3 is now 2 minutes away. I'm kind of off in Never Neverland. Sorry about that.
No, it's all right, Stu, because I think I was actually the one that was off in Neverland because we saw Fantasy Jai-Alai. What about some other daily Fantasy Jai-Alai options? They're presented to you by Prize Picks.
I heard something about
You heard something about Prize Picks?
I did. I heard it was very complicated.
Well, it's actually not, Stu. They offer a unique fantasy sports platform that's different from those weekly drafts we have. You say it's complicated because usually you're probably thinking daily fantasy. You have to have a budget. But Prize Picks, they make it super simple for you. They set the projection in a variety of sports. All you have to do is pick over or under. Simple as that. So for a limited time, they're offering special incentives there for signing up. If you go to prizepicks.com and type HI into the referral code field when you sign up, you make a $100 deposit. Now guess what? Prize Picks, they'll match that. Another $100 fresh into your account for you to work with. Then if you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code HI at sign up, same code there, you'll qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Jai-Alai Channel's Fantasy Jai-Alai in these final 2 weeks of 2020 or in 2021 with that expanded schedule. It's as simple as that, and Prize Picks is pretty simple in and of itself there. So all you have to do, use that referral code HI when you sign up. Make sure to take a picture, though, most importantly.
Jai-Alai.
Jai-Alai, of course, yes. Thank you for clarifying. Make sure to take a picture of the sign-up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HI typed in it. So that's a screen. Before you click to submit your sign-up, send that photo to info@thejai-alai-channel.com, and boom, you automatically qualify to get double the cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Jai-Alai. Plus, of course, that $100 bonus deposit match and a free entry to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That's prizepicks.com today. And that takes us right up to the start of game number 3 in that high five. Good luck to everyone that played today.
Time to begin Game 3, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is El Barba. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Jedden. El Barba serves. We begin our third game. Catch by El Barba. Catch by Jedden. El Barba on the left side. Good catch. Nice backhand. Jedden makes the rebote from the left side. Catch by El Barba. El Barba passes from the forehand. Rebote forehand hooked by Jedden to the floor. Point 1. El Barba first up on the board in our third game. That brings to the court the white shirt, post 3, Asier. El Barba, nice catch on the left side. Backhand. Rebote left side by Asier. Catch by El Barba. Asier, good pickup at the 11 line. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by El Barba to the inside. Good catch by Asier again. Asier on the forehand. Rebote left side by Asier. Catch by El Barba at the 8 line. Forehand, caught in the air by Asier. El Barba from the 8 line. Backhand, caught in the air by Asier. There's the 2-all. Stopped on the forehand of El Barba. 2-all by El Barba. Stopped by Asier. Inside placement scores. Well thrown by Asier. Well played by El Barba and Asier. Point 3. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's Diaz. Catch by Asier. There's a cortada. Stopped, but not held on to by Diaz. Point 3. Three now serves to the black shirt at post 5. Juice. 0.5. Juice on the board with a 1 point. In this matchup, Juice serves to Cool Fitness in the yellow of post 6. Robote, good effort by Juice. Lost control, sent it to the overhead screen, 0.6. In this matchup, Cool Fitness will serve to Tennessee in the pink of post 7. Hard throw by Tennessee. Good catch by Cool Fitness. Strong backhand. Caught in the air by Tennessee. Nice and straight on that backhand. Cool Fitness went up the wall. Did not come down with it. 0.7. Here's the purple shirt at post 8. Bueno. Robote forehand by Tennessee. Catch by Bueno. Bueno on the left side. Strong backhand. .7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the blue of post 2, Jedden. Bote, wow, that was wild. And didn't work. It's all right. You get another chance. .2. Jedden on the board with 2 points, serving to post 1, El Barba. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. That toucher went past the 7. This point goes to the 1. El Barba's on the board with 3 points, serving to post 4. Diaz receives. Catch by El Barba. Backhand. Diaz for the rebote. Missed on the forehand. .1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1, El Barba. Trying to stop him in the white shirt at post 3 is Aussier. Ball missed off the serve. That is point and game to the red shirt at post 1, El Barba. And if I'm not mistaken, that is win number 100 for El Barba. This is a playoff for second and third place. 7, 2, and 3 playoff for second and third place. 7 first serves to 2. Catch by Tennessee, almost. Reverse. Backhand by Jedden scores, .2. Possible place point for post 2, Jedden trying to stop him, Aussier. Strong backhand by Aussier. Robote, hook to the pad, .3. We'll turn these players around now. Aussier will serve to Jedden. This is for second and third place. Scoop attempt missed. Point and a second place finish for post 2 Jedden. Osier comes in third. Unofficial order finish 1, 2, 3. Results from Game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 1, El Barba. Magic City Jai-Alai congratulates El Barba on his 100th win for the 2020 season. Taking second, post 2, Jedden. Coming in third, post 3, Osier. 1, 2, 3 is the official order of finish for our third game. And we'll have your prices up on that 1, 2, 3 as quick as 1, 2, 3. That was silly. Sorry.
Yeah, but again, Stu gave his congratulations. I mean, yeah, again, congratulations to El Barba there for win number 100. And, been kind of a up and down year. I mean, highs have been pretty high. The lows have been pretty low, but give him credit here. Really righted the ship. Rode the last half of the season. His play has been spectacular. The way he's presented himself, for the most part, has been terrific. A great guy to have around, especially when he's in a good mood. So congratulations there for El Barba. Win number 100. She said joining some pretty good company there. Bueno, Ron, and Douglas, the only guys to eclipse that 100-win mark here in 2020.
Cute, Brian. That gives us our prices for Game 3. $2 Quinella 1-2, $21.60. The trifecta 1, 2, 3. That's first, second, and third place finishing $244.80. Get the feeling that some of our customers would fit in perfectly right here in the booth.
Oh, absolutely. That would be a good idea.
What? No, it was just making a general statement. We're not flying them in, for God's sakes. That would mean me meeting someone outside of our little
Fantasy
bubble.
Jai-Alai winner. Yeah, gets to announce one game. Let's do it, Andrew. No, we can't. Maybe in like 2024.
When we run out of everything else to do, maybe. Up next, Game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 4 begins the early pick 3. To play the pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of games 4, 5, and 6. There are no scratches in Game 4. There are no scratches in this afternoon's performance. Post time for game number 4 is just 5 minutes away. Good luck.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. Like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." He called me the beard. And, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of Jai-Alai for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. That's it.
Fred runs up, saves it, reverse. That's an excellent 2-wall rebote thrown by Cool Fitness. Diaz with the catch. Another 2-wall scores for the win. Beautiful 2-wall thrown by Douglas to score.
What a finisher.
Rebote thrown by Ben. Carballo's there, winds up another one. Costado 2-wall's gonna score. Scoop by Douglas. Costado by Douglas. 2-wall will score for the win.
plays outside. That one hits Ben. That one will hit.
Wow.
And score.
Karam by Jedden. Stopped by Bragley. Bragley for the 3-wall play. Rabote's going to the outside. Jedden's there. Returns a 2-wall to score.
Rabote out, nice save. Anderluck out of the air, fires this one high off the back wall again. Another Rabote save going to the ground with one hand. That one will score.
Soft 2-wall. Fitness read it, caught it, returned it. 3-wall play coming way out. Juice is there.
Wow.
Juice got a 2-wall Rabote that scored.
Oh, man.
Wow. Karam, stopped by Diaz. On the fly, he threw a 2-wall Rabote.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And folks, there were the top 10 2-walls last season here at Magic City, taking us to less than a minute till we get into game number 4, which begins the early pick 3.
What about some prognostication on your part? Don't forget that there was requests for that from the chat, not so much in the afternoon, but this morning. So you have a singles game and a doubles game. Doesn't have to be now. Just
we'll hold off. We'll get the doubles game though coming up in game number 5.
Okie dokie. What say we begin game number 4? A spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Jordan. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Bueno. There's the serve. We begin game 4. Point 1. Jedden first up on the board in. Our 4th game, here's Ben, white shirt at post 3. Strong forehand Rabote. Ooh, that was close. Forehand Rabote missed by Jedden. Point 3. 3 serves to the green shirt of post 4. Entering the court for this matchup is Anderluck. Big right side by Anderluck. He goes wall to wall. Beautiful throw, point 4. Here's post 5, Tennessee. Catch by Anderluck on the forehand. He blasts the forehand. Wow, point 4. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. Here's Bragley. Scoop by Bragley. Robote left side, hits the overhead screen. Point 6. On the court, ready to receive, in the pink shirt at post 7 is Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Robote left side by Bragley to the outside. Kubala's there, makes the catch. Big bounce brought down by Bragley at the 8 line. Difficult Robote save by Kubala. Nicely played. Catch by Bragley. Rifles the forehand, and it scores. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 77, El Barba. Robote left side by Bragley. Catch by El Barba. 2-all by El Barba. Opens up and scores. Well thrown. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2. Bueno. Right back to the inside. That was thrown beautifully by El Barba and scoring. Point 8. El Barba has 3 points. He serves to post 1. Jedin. El Barba backs up to the 12 line, make the catch. Throws it back low and hard. Jedin from the 9 line. El Barba from the left side. There's the backhand. Catch by Jedin. Robote just missed on the forehand. Point 1. Well played. 1 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 3. Here's Ben. Long carom, hit the pad, point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1, Jedin. Trying to stop him, post 5, Tennessee. Jedin, beautiful Robote save from the left side. Tennessee throws it gently, make sure he doesn't take Jedin's head off. Hard throw by Jedin. Tennessee moving into position, did not make the play. Point and game, red shirt of post 1, Jedin. One wins it, 8 places, 4 serves to 6. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Beautiful serve by Anderluck. That's a great catch by Bragley. Catch by Anderluck. Bragley, fine catch at the 12 line. Over the top he comes. Anderluck from the left side. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Robote just missed on the left side. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 4. Anderluck, unofficial order finish, 1-8-4. Results from game number 4 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Jedden taking second, post 8, El Barba. Coming in third, post 4, Anderluck. 1-8-4 is the official order of finish for our 4th game. We'll have your prices up in a minute. And in glancing down at those of you participating in the live chat, some commentary by Bob K. Obviously knows a little bit about Jai-Alai, and I think we're pretty much all in full agreement. I'll speak for myself.
Bob, we'll get your mic. Yeah. No, it's pretty darn good there, that analysis.
Absolutely solid analysis. Well, Barba goes through peaks and valleys. That's pretty much what he's had a stellar.
That's why I said his highs are really high and his lows are really low.
He really beats himself up. I mean, really mercilessly. And then Carballo, we would love him to be more conventional, but it's like I called in practice jazz hands. It's like there's no bonus points for jazz hands. All right, so our prices for game number 4, 1-8-4 is the official result. $2 Quinella, 1-8, $43. The trifecta, 1-8-4, $375 even. That's first, second, and third place finishing. $2 wager on 1 to win returns $13.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it begins our doubles championship. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 5, and post time is now just 8 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. I sell ice cream, rather sell a CD.
I have a security company, a beauty salon.
I've been doing music for a very long time.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play Jai-Alai.
We were looking to transition from dog racing to Jai-Alai. I went to the university and said, listen, I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train Jai-Alai players?
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money. The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field. If you're going to come into this sport, you got to be dedicated. You're going to be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not going to be great the first day.
It'll be like the Jamaicans with the bobsled team. Game time now, man.
This is going to be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I got to win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Jai-Alai became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play!
And folks, there was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the Jai-Alai program here at Magic City only a few years ago. And if you'd like to watch that for yourself, head over to MagicCityCasino.com. At the top of the page, you'll see a bunch of tabs. One of those tabs says Jai-Alai. Under that tab, first button under it says Magic City Hustle. You click on that, it will take you directly to the website. Or another way you can do it, just type in MagicCityHustle.com MagicCityJai-Alai.com directly into your browser, but either way, you go through Magic City's website or you type it in yourself. You'll be taken to that same main page where you can then make a purchase of that film for only $5, and from there, you can enjoy it as many times as you like.
And we're really not upselling. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
we're really not upselling it. The truth matters that it is really entertaining.
Yeah, no, it really is good. And something we were talking about over the headset here. I did say to Stu, I said, I have a question for you. One scene that sticks out, you have Anderluck standing in the middle of the court, breaks the glass day one before the first performance in the history of Magic City.
Yes.
And I said, it's hard to believe that hasn't happened another time in the history of the program. Was there, come on, is there a crack in the wall? What happened there?
You apparently don't know who you work for.
But Stu had an answer.
I work for Scott Savin. And Scott said, that's interesting, the glass broke. It's unfortunate. You realize that can't happen again ever, right? He was very calm. And he said it matter-of-factly.
Sure.
And that was one of my first experiences with whether it's realistic or not.
Yeah.
If he wants it to happen, what I get paid for every 2 weeks is to somehow figure a way to make sure that it happens.
Make sure that doesn't happen.
He likes the way El Barba plays. I like the way El Barba plays. So if El Barba goes a little batty sometimes, we need to figure a way to get him to the point where he makes 7 catches in a row and gets them in. So the broken glass is really no different than the broken highlight player. Scott said, it doesn't exist. Fix it. And the great thing about it is that I am partially joking, but the truth of the matter is that he's got such really unbridled optimism.
Right.
And when you think about that, that is probably at the core. I know that a lot of people who are, of these 81 people who are tuned in, know the tradition of Jai-Alai. And I've talked about this before. Jai-Alai is just wall-to-wall cynics. This isn't as good as that, and that was better than this, and this was much better then. There used to be 10,000 people here, and the pools were terrific, and the players were better. Now they hold the ball, and first of all, people didn't like the smoke inside, and then our business dropped 10% when they banned smoking on the inside.
Now it's a sauna. It's like, what do you want? Yeah.
It's like literally everything. So there's been a lot of enthusiasm, but not a lot of optimism around Jai-Alai.
Right.
For the last 25 years. And Scott came along and said, well, do you see a problem with that type of thinking?
It's got a point.
And it took me 2 years. Literally. The first year I nodded and I went, And then the second year I kind of got it. And this year we had a fantastic meeting today. We clicked on all cylinders perfectly. Not any way that I would have thought of in the 17 years that I was in senior management with Miami and Fort Pierce.
Absolutely, and going strong here in year number 3, looking ahead to year 4 that'll be starting in just about 2 months after we get done with this season. Beginning right up again in February, going through the first half of April, and then we'll be back into regular season play May 1st again. So a lot of Jai-Alai coming up in 2021, and a lot of great stuff down the Jai-Alai pipeline for sure.
Absolutely. Is it just us, or do we have a video? Just us?
It's just us.
It's nice talking to you.
Yeah, I like talking.
Yeah, no, talking is good.
Well, we did say we were going to prognosticate this 5th game.
Oh, you want to prognosticate dodging death?
Yeah, and I did look.
Yeah.
Right after you said that, just to make sure my guys were up towards the top half of the post. Juice and Ron squarely in this race over the last couple of weeks, starting to slide out of it. There are 9 wins, 5 games behind Asier Douglas and Diaz and Carballo, the top 2 teams there. So think they're going to get one back here post 3. Good opportunity for them, and get me 5 much-needed fantasy points as well there, Stu. I'm sure a lot of people as well. Game 5 will be coming up now in less than a minute. And we did post Fantasy Jai-Alai, all those entries that were over budget. If you see it there, your lineup has been changed. And yes, Chef Wed made a comment. Definitely need to fix this in 2021. Definitely will fix it in 2021. As we said, we're upgrading the program. If you remember, we started Fantasy Jai-Alai mid-season. We got it going. We had to work out the kinks. That was one of the biggest issues, but that will not be happening in 2021. So good news there for everyone. Good luck. Dodging Death Part 1, Stu.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin Game 5, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai, also known as Dodging Death 1. Ah, yes, the Magic City Squirrel. Intently watching this doubles match. Serving in the red shirts of post 1. Jed and Bragley receiving Diaz and Carballo in the blue of post 2. There's the serve. We begin. Scoop by Bragley on the forehand. Carballo, forehand rebote. Difficult forehand rebote. That was on the side wall. Here's Jedden. Carballo from the 12 line. Hard throw. Caught in the air by Jedden. Jedden goes to the inside. Here's Carballo on the forehand. Carballo, bote corrido on the forehand. Comes over the top. Picada, big bounce. Brought down by Bragley. Karam by Bragley. Does not open up. It's caught by Carballo to the outside, deep in the backcourt. Excellent catch by Carballo. There's the backhand. Caught in the air by Jedden. Jedden to the inside. Caught by Carballo. Karam by Carballo. Got him. What a well-played point. Point goes to the 2. Here's the white shirt, suppose 3. Juice receives in the front, Ron in the back. It's a good serve by Diaz, crossing the side wall off the serve. Important in doubles. Catch by Carballo. Backhand 2-all, stopped on the forehand of Carballo of Ron. Catch by Carballo. Karam by Carballo. Caught by Juice. Great catch by Juice. Cortada by Juice. Stopped by Carballo. Carballo rifles the costado too low. That hit the pad. Point 3. In our next matchup, Juice will serve to the green shirts of post 4, Assier and Douglas. Rebote hooked. Point 3. Here are the black shirts of post 5. The team of Anderluck and Vuelo take the court. Ron makes the catch to the outside. Vuelo from the 12 line. Backhand by Ron. Catch by Anderluck. Beautifully caught at the 8 line. Ron makes the catch. Strong backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand fired by Anderluck. Ron's there. Cortada. Excellent catch by Anderluck. Strong backhand. Another good catch by Anderluck. Strong backhand. Anderluck from the left side. Oh.
And just play by yourself, dude. 100%.
Point 3. Strong throw by Ben. Rebote saved by Ron. Karam by Ben opens up. Juice had it on the left side, but could not hold on to it. Point 6. Here are the pink shirts of post 7. Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Rebote forehand by CRB. Catch by Ikeda. Ben from the 11 line. Half Karam, split placement, stopped on the forehand of Cool Fitness. Scoop attempt missed. Ruled to have been tipped first time round. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8. We have El Barba in the front court. Kubala receives in the back. Powerful backhand by Kubala. Catch by Ikeda. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 7. Cool Fitness and Ikeda are on the board with 2 points. As we complete the first round of play, all matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirts of post 1, the team of Jedden and Bragley. Jedden takes the serve, rifles the backhand. Ikeda on the rebote, right to the outside. It scores. Point 7. Receiving, post 2, the blue shirts return. Diaz and Carballo. Excellent catch by Ikeda in the corner. Carballo on the forehand at the 10 line. Karam stopped by Cool Fitness. Hard throw by Cool Fitness. Scooped by Carballo. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point 2. Diaz and Carballo on the board with 3 points. They serve to the green shirts of post 4 returning. We have Assier and Douglas. Nice rebote by Diaz. Here's Douglas. Karam by Douglas. Caught by Diaz on the forehand. Karam returned by Diaz. Stopped by Assier. Assier on the backhand. Carballo on the rebote. Douglas sets up for the rebote. It's a 2-all. It's stopped by Diaz and a great catch. Douglas with the scoop. Nice backhand. Carballo goes to the floor to make that rebote. That is a well-played point by all 4 of those players. Point goes to the 4. Receiving, the black shirts of post 5, Anderluck and Vuelo. Vuelo from the forehand. Rebote by Douglas. Rebote save by Anderluck. Assier tip ball, point 5. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here are the white shirts of post 3. Juice and Ron receive. It's an excellent serve by Anderluck. Nice backhand by Ron. Rebote comes out to the 6th line. Anderluck's there. Catch by Ron. Catch on the forehand of Vuelo. Ball tipped at the sidewall. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirts of post 3, Juice and Ron trying to stop them. CRB and Ben. Ooh, good catch by Ben. Those balls diving down. Often hard to catch there at the side wall. Juice for the rebote, right up the middle. Catch by CRB. Strong backhand. Rebote by Juice. It's a 2-all. And it splits them to score for the win. Point and game. White shirts of post 3, Juice and Ron. No playoff here. 7 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-7-2. Results are official from Game 5. Certainly picked up the pace after the matinee. This today was a little bit more like yesterday. That was a fast-paced doubles game. Some really good play overall. 3-7-2 is the official order finish for Game 5. Coming in first, post 3, Juice and Ron. Taking second, post 7, Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Coming in third, post 2, Diaz and Carballo. 3-7-2 The official order of finish for Game 5. And there are your prices for Game 5. $2 quinella, 3-7. That's first and second in any order. $47.40. Trifecta, 3-7-2, $258.60. $2 wager on 3 to win returns $12.20. Up next, Game 6. It's a spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 6th game. No scratches in this afternoon's performance. Post time for Game 6 is now 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Daily Fantasy Highlight on prizepicks.com. Sign up with the referral code HIGH, that's J-A-I, to get a special first-time deposit match. Just pick over or under. It's as simple as that. There's no salary cap or draft, only the lines. It's Daily Fantasy Sports, simplified at prizepicks.com.
Yeah, folks, again, continue there signing up for Prize Picks. A lot of good stuff comes with it. We'll double your cash prize if you're signed up for Prize Picks and you win a week of our fantasy highlight, when we'll double your portion of the prize. Also get that $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks, a free $100 to work with. And they always have special deals, some play boosts, and all that type of jazz out there on Prize Picks. So go to prizepicks.com to sign up, or you can download their app at the App Store. They make daily fantasy pretty simple. They just set the projection for you. All you have to do is select over or under.
Even I could do it.
We could make that, like the Geico ones, yeah.
So easy. Even Stu could do it.
You're not a fantasy guy, so you're not to.
Oh, I engage in lots of active fantasy. My future, my past, rewriting history. But no.
Not fantasy sports?
No.
Yeah,
no.
The second word is.
Yeah, no, fantasy sports. It's like, why would I, for me personally, I'm glad we're doing it, obviously, but I have this. I have a clear back wall. What else could you want?
This is a fantasy for the world of highlight. Can never get these floor seats before.
No, you couldn't.
I mean, was there anywhere else where
above the player's cage, which is
right,
the current announcer's booth?
About, yeah.
But that used to be the VIP booth at Miami Highlight, and that is the view from upper back is probably the best way to see how the game is played.
Yeah.
The view from the upper front is the best way to study players.
Sure.
Seeing players, how they face the ball, how they move up on the ball, which players prefer to take the ball, what we call bote corrido, so that's on the bounce. So if a ball hits the ground and is moving up, you move your cesta up with it. It's not the scoop you take on the bounce, right, as opposed to catching it in the air.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, some sports are like that. I mean, one that comes to mind is hockey. Don't know if you've been... No, South Florida's not the biggest hockey hotbed, but that's one sport also where you like to be up. You get that downward view. You can kind of see the whole rink there, and you could really see the play well. But obviously, to assess players and all that, you got to be up close.
One thing that was actually interesting that I was noticing, I was watching some old partidos of. It wasn't a partido. It was actually just regular quinella games of our player manager JR.
Sure.
So the Ara, not Ara the second, Ara. And fierce opponent Michelena. And one thing that they definitely did do quite a bit more of than even players of Goico's generation, taking the front quarters aggressively, moving up on the ball, taking the ball, what they call bote corrido on the bounce. So they would move up to take it aide. If they couldn't catch it aide, which is basically what we tell our players, scoop as a last resort. Move forward, catch the ball in the air. If you have to catch it on the bounce, you catch it on the bounce. But some of the front quarters, we're talking about front quarters that would have played in the early 80s, mid 80s, a little bit more aggressive, taking the ball on the quick bounce and trying to kill it up in the front court.
Yeah, and certainly, getting it up there is an advantageous position. You've seen the difference a good front quarter can make in these doubles games, can kill it right away, and especially with a team like Diaz and Carvalho, having a very competent guy up there to make some plays it's a big factor for sure. Now we have about 2 minutes now till we get into game number 6 here. We do have one video that explains again, for those who may have missed it at the top of the program, how highlight is played in simpler terms. Take a look.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are now less than a minute till Game 6. This one also closes out that early pick 3. Saw a couple consolations up on that board, but I don't think we're going to get it again. Usually it gets under that 1 minute mark, Stu, and that's it. You got to catch it before there, but we see here the 1, 4, 5, and 7. If any of those come in, it's 3 of 3 numbers. Outside of that, 2, 3, 6, or 8. That's a 2 out of 3 consolation.
And over $1,000 in the trifecta for Game 6 in the trifecta pool. Always good to see a trifecta with over $1,000 in the pool. And if you miss playing the early pick 3, we have a late pick 3 coming up in Game 7. Post time less than a minute away.
All right, let's begin.
Time to begin our 6th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 6 will close out the early pick 3. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is number 12, Ron. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Bueno. Ron serves. Our 6th game is underway. Backhand by Bueno. Rebote fired by Ron. Picked up by Bueno on the left side. Rebote left side to the inside. Another one fired. That's an excellent catch by Bueno behind the 10 line. Bueno showing some really good concentration on that catch. Back to the inside. Here's Bueno again. Backhand to the inside. Bueno, midcourt, left side, back to the inside. Rebote left side by Ron to the inside. Ball tipped. Point 1. Well played point by Bueno and Ron to start things off in Game 6. Bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Kubala. Strong backhand by Ron. Rebote, swing and a miss, midcourt, point 1. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post 4, worn by number 23, Ikeda. Beautiful forehand throw by Ikeda. Catch by Ikeda on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Ron for the rebote. 2-all, off the court. Point 1. Ron has made 3 straight points. He now serves to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Carballo. Scoop by Carballo. Strong backhand. Rebote comes to Ron. Play to the inside. Caught by Carballo. Catch by Ron. Ron winds up. Inside placement scores. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. In our next matchup, Ron serves to Anderluck in the yellow shirt of post 6. Catch by Anderluck. Lands in and scores .6. Here's the pink shirt at post 7, Douglas. .7. Here's post 8, Bragley. Ball tipped at the 9 line, .8. Bragley gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the blue of post 2 is Bueno. Bueno on the backhand. Bragley, rebote to the inside. Catch by Bueno. Bragley went way up the wall to try to collect that on the right side. .2. Bueno on the board with 2 points. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Kubala. That's an underserve. .3. Kubala's on the board with 2 points. He's now serving to the green shirt at post 4, returning Ikeda. Catch by Kubala on the left side. Keeps it on the left side. Here's Ikeda from the 9 line. Hard throw. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Ikeda. Hard throw. Catch by Kubala. Nice save by Ikeda. Kubala steps up, makes the catch. Throws to the inside. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Outside placement by Ikeda, read and stopped by Kubala. Kubala takes a peek, throws it back. Good catch by Ikeda. Kubala, fine catch at the 11 line. There's the backhand. Catch by Kubala. Carom by Kubala. Ikeda gets there, stops it, returns it with a fine forehand. That will score. That is a really, really well-played point by both Kubala and Ikeda. Point goes to the 4. Now receiving the black shirt of post 5, Carballo. Rebote forehand. Scoop. Just missed. .4. Ikeda's on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 1. This matchup has Ikeda serving to Ronron. Both players with 4 points. As a beautiful serve by Ikeda right to the corner. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ronron makes the catch. Ronron to the inside. Ikeda's going to look for Rebote. Difficult Rebote save on the forehand. He keeps the ball in play. Here's Ronron from the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Caught on the left side of Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Passes to the Rebote. Rebote forehand by Ronron. Ikeda again for the forehand Rebote. Back to the inside it goes. This one missed by Ronron. A well-played point. Point goes to the 4. Ikeda takes it to a possible game point here in our 6th game. On the court trying to stop him. Yellow shirt at post 6, Anderluck. Excellent catch by Ikeda. Picada by Ikeda. Brought down by Anderluck. Outside placement by Anderluck. Ikeda stops it. Returns it from the forehand. Karam cuts out. Anderluck reads it. Stops it. Returns it low and hard. Karambola caught by Ikeda and a beautiful catch. Cortada by Ikeda. Stopped by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Big bounce goes up, brought down by Anderluck at the 12 line. Picada by Anderluck. Ikeda stopped it but could not hold on to it. What a point was just played by Anderluck and Ikeda. Point 6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand. Scoop by Douglas. 2-all. It's not open up. Anderluck's got it. Karam by Anderluck scores. Point 6. Possible game point for Anderluck in the yellow shirt at post 6. Trying to stop him. Purple at post 8. Bragley. Anderluck comes out and saves the rebote on the forehand. Bragley steps up. Oh, tough catch on the right side. He made it. Rebote left side by Anderluck. A fall down 2-all. Stopped by Bragley. Hard throw. That rebote is not going to be playable. Point 8. Another well-played point by both players. That gives Bragley 3 points. Receiving, post 2. Bueno. Bueno from the forehand at the 8 line. Karam. Bragley gets there. Stops it. Rifles it hard. Rebote coming out to the inside. Not playable. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8. Bragley. Trying to stop him. The white shirt of post 3. Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand saved by Bragley. Kubala from the 9 line. Lines up, puts it inside. Scoop by Bragley. Holds on to it, plays it hard. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Bragley. Catch by Kubala. Karam by Kubala lands out. That is point and game with the dogs a-barking for Bragley. No playoff here. 4 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-4-6. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Bragley. Taking second, post 4, Ikeda. Coming in third, post 6, Anderluck. 8-4-6 is the official order finish for game number 6. And we'll have your prices up there in just a moment. That was quite a good game. There were several very good points in that game. Ikeda played terrific.
Yeah, really played well since he got that win. I believe the Superfecta game kind of carried that over. That was his first win of the week, and played like it again. Terrific. And look at that. Look at that price for the win. Bridge jumper, perhaps.
Oh, my. A $2 wager on Brackley to win returns $41. $2 Quinella, that's first and second in any order. 4-8, $125 even. The 50-cent try, 8-4-6. That's first, second, and third place finishing, 308.50. Results from the early pick 3, 138. 2 of 3 numbers returning $41. My oh my, that makes a nice lead-in for game number 7, Dodging Death 2, part of our doubles championship series here at Magic City. Post time for game number 7 is 7 minutes away.
If somebody 5 years ago told me that I was going to be playing professional Jai-Alai, I'd be like, what are you talking about? The most frustrating aspect of the sport is the fact that you could probably play your ass off, and because of the component of chance in the sport, you could still lose. For me, the biggest motivator, I would say, is my son, because he comes out here, sees my games, and he looks up to me as like, oh, daddy, my daddy plays Jai-Alai, and I just want to make sure I come out here, make sure I make him proud. Main goal for the 2020 season is just, come out on top. That's been my goal from day one, so just doing what I can to make that happen.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Jai-Alai.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a Jai-Alai glove in the other one. That'd be great.
Have you ever played Jai-Alai?
Actually lacrosse, but it's Jai-Alai for white people.
I'm Johnny Nacho, this is Steve-O. This is Jai-Alai.
Jai-Alai is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing. It's more complicated than that. And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. And the ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball. Oh, good God.
And we're back here now. 5 minutes from game number 7. Game 7 closes out that high five, and thought I saw a peak that looks like we're going to survive again here today. 4 of 5 numbers, but not 5 out of 5 single tickets. So saw there was about $1,000 wagered in, so we had a little bit in that carryover. Should put it at a little bit under $1,000 headed into tomorrow's performance, 4 p.m.
And we have a question forwarded to us by the Jai-Alai Channel from T Race, participating in the live chat regarding. Let's just read it. Why don't we? Hi. Doesn't Magic City have a wooden floor to denote out of play? Good question.
Yeah.
So there's
good.
Of course a very easy answer to that, which the answer is no. Thank you. Moving on. No. But probably need to understand how we're actually physically set up. When you go about choosing to do Jai-Alai, one of the things that prevents most people from doing it, besides sanity, is it's cost prohibitive. The courts cost a fortune. When you think about solid pours of sidewalls, and even in the era of tilt-up construction like they did at Calder, but you're talking if you're going to do a traditional court with granite front walls, the cement behind that. When you think about the foundation that has to be poured to support all the weight.
Pretty significant, yeah.
So there's significant cost in building a traditional Jai-Alai court. It can be done less expensively, of course. tilt-up construction, etc. We're unique here in Magic City in that we're on a second floor, and this particular building that we're in, if you have any interest, you can go to Google Earth or you can go to Google Maps and look at Magic City. And the big square, solid building in the front of the property on the opposite side of the dog track we're inside of there.
Right.
So when Magic City decided to switch over to Jai-Alai, they had basically a giant room in which to build a Jai-Alai court, but you can't do that with granite. You can't do that with pouring concrete on a second floor.
Right.
In terms of what the load's able to bear. So what can you put up to play Jai-Alai in? And so this is why we have a composite sidewall. This is why we went with glass. It fits the area. The room can be used for other things when we're not playing Jai-Alai. They're still able to do concerts, comedy shows in here, for instance, by pulling up the screen. But however, the floor that was already in here and throughout much of Magic City is this poured concrete. So that actually worked out really well. So to have put a wood in, you would have had to have either had a step up, which would be dangerous for the players, or something so thin that it wouldn't last, or you'd have to actually etch into, which would just be a gigantic pain. So realistically, it's put up a sidewall, put up front walls, a front wall and back wall, and ready-made Jai-Alai court.
Simple as that. I mean, is there anything else that traditionally has been used to replace the wood, or it's just strictly?
No, wood.
Yeah, just wood.
There are a number of courts that don't have wood. They just have, like North Miami Amateur, the hardball court there.
We've seen
was
that.
just
line.
basically what we have here was a line. It was concrete on both sides.
Yeah.
Now, Orbea's Amateur, which has been closed since '82, I believe. Orbea's Amateur was actually built as an amateur Jai-Alai court.
Okay.
And the hardball court at North Miami was as well, but there they actually had wood. They actually had wood on it. They went very traditional when it was built in the 70s.
Yeah, practice like you play. I like
Exactly.
We like that.
And the Bornasian brothers brought up. That's just two American brothers who played Jai-Alai beautifully, and both tragically died young. But no, they tremendous amateur Jai-Alai players and awesome professional Jai-Alai players.
Both Connecticut, it says
Connecticut?
here. Yeah, MILF.
Connecticut. Last time I saw, I hate to say this, I don't remember if it was Mark or Paul who passed second, was passing out bobbleheads in Hartford, Connecticut. Was at the bobblehead promotion.
All right.
Time to begin Game 7. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Dodging Death 2, part of the Championship Double Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Serving in the red shirts post 1, we have Cool Fitness Indicator. Receiving the blue post 2, Anderluck and Boello. There's the serve. Anderluck takes it, plays the backhand. Anderluck from the left side. Powerful backhand. Catch by Ikeda. Boello. Forehand. Played deep. Caught by Ikeda. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 1. Here are the white shirts of post 3, CRB and Ben. Ben makes the catch. Powerful, powerful backhand. This rebote is coming all the way out to the 3 line. Turned beautifully by Cool Fitness. That was a great rebote save. Cool Fitness, forehand catch. Carambola return. Caught by Ben. Ben takes a peek, throws it back. Catch by Ikeda with a hop. Cortada. Stopped by Ben on the left side. Powerful backhand. Right back to the inside. Cool Fitness. That hit the pad. Well played other than that. Point 3. In this matchup, CRB will serve to the green shirts of post 4 worn by Juice and Ron Ron. Powerful backhand by Ben. Juice for the rebote right up the middle. Ben calls for it. Plays it from the forehand. Hard throw. Caught in the air by Ron. Ben on the rebote. It's a 2-all. Stopped by Juice. Juice rifles it back. Stopped by Ben. Ben, big forehand. Stopped by Ron. Hard throw by Ron. That is a beautiful catch by Ben. Ron, midcourt. Another hard throw. Ben with a hop makes the catch. Karam by Ben. Great effort by Ben. Tremendous play by Ben. That 2-all caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 4. Here are the black shirts of post 5. Diaz and Carballo now receive. Juice. Good effort to try to make that forehand rebote. Point 5. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirts of post 6. We have Asier and Douglas receiving. Powerful backhand. Rebote left side by Diaz. Nicely played to the inside. Douglas is there. Another powerful backhand. Point 6. Pink shirts at post 7 receive. Here's Jedden and Bragley. Ball tipped. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirts at post 8, we have Bueno and Tennessee. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. That's a good catch by Bragley. Bragley comes over the top hard. It's caught by Tennessee at the 11 line. Tennessee back to the inside. Bragley, hard throw from the sidearm. Bueno gets in there and makes a great rebote save. Jedden will let it pass to the forehand of Bragley. Hard throw by Bragley. Good catch by Tennessee. Bragley from the 10 line on the forehand. Back to the inside. Tennessee is there. Bragley from the forehand. Bueno makes the catch. Bueno passes. Point 8. The first round's complete. All matchups are now double through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2. Anderluck and Vuelo. Good catch by Tennessee. Vuelo, beautiful catch on the left side. That's a hard backhand that comes out to the rebote. Catch by Vuelo again. Forehand, passes the front quarter to the feet of the back quarter, out to the rebote. Beautiful throw by Vuelo. Vuelo again, this time from the 12 line. Long carom, does not open up, but it does score. Well played by Vuelo, point 2. In our next matchup, Anderluck will serve to the red shirts of post 1, Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Ikeda from the left side. Strong forehand rebote by Anderluck, catch by Ikeda. Forehand rebote saved by Anderluck. Ikeda moves in, makes the catch. Karam opens up and scores. Well thrown, point 1. 1 on the board with 3 points, serving to post 3. CRB and Ben return to receive. Ben on the 2-all, thrown way too hard. That's out of play, point 1. Possible game point for the red shirts at post 1, Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Trying to stop them, post 4, Juice and Ron. Excellent catch by Ikeda deep in the backcourt. Hard backhand. Robote comes out. Forehand Robote saved by Ron. Ikeda looking for positioning. Plays it from the left side. Clipped the side wall. Ron's got it in the middle of the court. Throws it high and hard to pass. Cool Fitness hung in there. Threw it outside. Juice wound up with the ball in his cesta, so we'll say he caught it. Nice carom by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Hard throw by Ron to the backcourt. What a catch by Ikeda at the 11 line. Forehand Robote played back by Ron. Ikeda from the 9 line. Over the top to the inside. Ron looks for a difficult Robote. He makes the save that cleared the overhead screen. Ikeda's all the way in the front court, and it scores. What a point. What a point was just played by these 4 players. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the red shirts of post 1, Cool Fitness and Ikeda. 1 wins it, 2 places, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, and 4. Pair off and playoff, 4, third place. 5 first serves, 2, 6. It's a good serve by Diaz. Catch by Douglas. Robote forehand by Carballo. Scoop by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Catch by Diaz. Diaz, Cortada. Stop by Douglas. Douglas, split placement. Scores. Point 6. Seven serves to 8.
Limited on movement.
Jen sets up, fires it inside. Here's Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Catch by Tennessee at the 12 line. Bradley from the left side. Drop ball. Point 8. 3 serves to 4. The winner of this point meets 6 and 8 in the continuing playoff for third place. 3 serves 4. Robote left side. Scoop by Ben. Good effort. Point 3. Six now serves to 8.
And I'll be back.
Backhand by Tennessee. Scoop by Douglas. Just missed. Point 8. Possible show point for post 8. Trying to stop them, post 3. CRB and Ben.
Let's get him tomorrow.
Ball missed on the forehand of Tennessee. Point 3. This is show point. 3 serves 8. Under serve. Point and a third place finish for post 8. Bueno and Tennessee. Unofficial order finish 1, 2, 8. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, Post 1, Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Taking second, Post 2, Anderluck and Vuelo. Coming in third, Post 8, Bueno and Tennessee. 1, 2, 8 is the official order of finish for Game number 7. There are your prices. $2 Quinella 1, 2, 74.20. That's first and second in any order. Trifecta 1, 2, 8, 441.20. That's first, second, and third place finishing. A $2 wager on 1 to win returns $15.80. The high five carries over. 113, 81. 3 of 5 numbers returning $27.20. Carryover jackpot up to $745.20. But remember, the high five is guaranteed at a minimum $2,000 in every performance. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just been notified of a late scratch that will affect Games 8 and 9. Once again, we've just been notified of a late scratch that affects Game 8 and 9. Douglas will be scratched in Games 8 and 9. Let's look to Game 8. Up next, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Douglas was scheduled to come out of the 1 post. Game 8, Post 1, scratch Douglas, replace Douglas with Bueno. Game 8, Post 1, scratch Douglas, replace Douglas with Bueno. Then in Game 9, if you're looking ahead, Post 2, you're going to scratch Douglas and replace Douglas with Tennessee. Game 9, Post 2, scratch Douglas, replace Douglas with Tennessee. Douglas going out with foot injury for Games 8 and 9. Post time for Game 8 with our late scratch of Douglas is just 7 minutes away. Good luck. Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by Barba. Rebote left side. Lamonte makes the catch. Returns a Carom that's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Rebote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Assier. Just in front of the 11 line. That's a long Carom. That one will score.
Reverse by Bueno. Kubala from the 7 line throws a 2-all that is stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's Carom. That's going to score.
Wow.
Carballo takes it in the air, throws a Carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. Sidearm, Carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand Rebote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a Carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's going to score. By Runrock. Catch on the forehand of Anderluck. What a carom. That
Wow.
wow. Here's the reverse. Caught by Ron. 2-all by Ron. Caught by Douglas.
Nice.
Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And folks, there were the top 10 caroms again from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai, taking us to just under 2 minutes until game number 8 here. We do have a late scratch, as Stu just announced here. Douglas is dealing with a foot issue, so he'll be scratching his final 2 appearances here, games 8 and 9. Game 8, post 1, they're going to scratch Douglas and replace him with number 22, Bueno. Game 8, post 1, scratch Douglas, replace him with number 22, Bueno. And looking ahead to game in number 9 here, post 2, you're going to scratch Douglas and replace him with number 37, Tennessee. Game 9, post 2, scratch Douglas and replace him with Tennessee. We're done with the doubles action here for today. Just finished up game number 7. So see how those standings look. Cool Fitness indicated with a nice day. They had 2 total wins, so they now have 7 for this second tournament. They're in 4th place. In 3rd, you have Juice and Ron. They added 1 more. They're up at 10, and then still tied for 1st place. Nothing in the win column for either Asier and Douglas or nothing for Asier and Douglas.
And we was just
Nothing
talking to
for-
Douglas.
oh.
That's the first time he's ever scratched.
It is. Someone was asking.
He's been out of the program for extended periods of time. He broke his ankle
Yes.
a week, 2 weeks before we started the 2019 season, and he missed the first month, and then he was out ill. But
Right.
this is
First one that forced him out of the program with an
forced him out
injury.
of a program. Okay, let's begin. Game number 8. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. He's icing the foot right now. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, substituting for Douglas is Bueno. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Jedden. Bueno serves. We begin game 8. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Opens up and scores. Point 1. Bueno first up on the board in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Ron. Robote forehand by Bueno. Scoop high on the left side of Ron. Robote 2-all by Bueno. Catch by Ron. Ron takes a peek, throws it hard, crosses the sidewall at the 9 line, and it scores. Point 3. 3 now serves to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Ben. Powerful backhand by Ron. Tipped by Ben. Point 3. 3 serves to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Kubala. Robote forehand by Ron. Robote left side, hooked. A rare hook by Kubala. Point 3. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirt of post 6, Anderluck. Powerful forehand throw by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ronron. Outside placement by Ronron. Lands outside the court. Point 6. In our next matchup, Anderluck will serve to the pink shirt of post 7 worn by Ikeda. Strong forehand Rebote. Played low by Anderluck. Caught by Ikeda. Rebote left side. Got away from Anderluck. Hit the overhead screen. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Carballo. Backhand by Carballo, beautifully played to the inside. Rebote 2-all by Ikeda, lands wide, point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Jedden. Catch by Carballo. Carballo from the left side. Big backhand. Good effort by Jedden. He kept that point alive. Carballo does not overthrow it. Excellent effort again by Jedden. Catch by Carballo. Carambola scores. Well played point by both Jedden and Carballo. Point 8. Carballo is up on the board with 3 points. He serves to post 1. Bueno. Powerful backhand by Bueno. Bueno winds up, throws the 2-all. That lands wide. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8, Carballo. On the court trying to stop him. In the green shirt of post 4, Ben. Catch by Carballo. Hard throw. Good catch by Ben. Ben goes deep. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Rebote left side by Ben. Got away from him. Hit the overhead screen. Point and a perfect game to the purple shirt of post 8, Carballo. 8 wins it. 3 places. 6, 7, and 1 will play off for third place. 6 first serves. 2-7. Forehand by Ikeda. Scoop attempt miss. Rebote's up. Ikeda makes the catch on the forehand. Karam scores for Ikeda, point 7. Possible show point for the 7 post. Trying to stop him. Post 1, Bueno. Powerful backhand by Bueno. Bueno makes the catch. He goes deep. Bote saved by Ikeda. Catch by Bueno. He winds up. There's a 2-all. It's out of play. Point in a third place finish for Ikeda in post 7. 8-3-7 is the unofficial order finish for our 8th game. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, Post 8, Carballo. He had a perfect game, taking second, Post 3, Ron. Coming in third, Post 7, Ikeda. 8-3-7, the official order of finish for game number 8. The Mighty Ocho, 7-2-1, 1-3, 8-1-8, 5 of 8 numbers, 2060. $2 Quinella 3-8. First and second in any order, 1540. The trifecta, 8-3-7, 163.60. That's first, second, and third place finishing. A $2 wager on 8 to win returns, 2160. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game of the afternoon. It's a spectacular 9 Superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 9 is your only Superfecta wagering opportunity. That returns cash on first through fourth place. Reminder that Douglas has been a late scratch in today's performance. Game 9, Post 2, scratch Douglas. Replace Douglas with Tennessee. Game 9, Post 2, scratch Douglas. Replace Douglas with Tennessee. Post time for Game 9. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer, and also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. You know, just do simple better. You know, just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent, and don't make any unforced errors. I mean, I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where, you know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about Jai-Alai is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
And Carballo doing it in doubles, but also in that singles department as well. That was his 4th win to go along with 1 place in 1 show. He's been in the money in half of his singles appearances, and he's won this week a total of 8 games so far through the first 2. 4 have come in doubles, 3 of them with his partner Diaz. One of those games he substituted for Kubala, and he won it with Albarba, but just a terrific week, closing out 2020 on a high note. Nicely done there for Carballo. 4 minutes till we get into this ninth game now. Final game of the playing day here. Don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow. Full 9-game performance at 4 p.m. And then we close out the week Sunday, 12 noon, with another fresh 9-game program for you. And it is the Superfecta 9-point singles match to finish everything up for you. And here's this video that will explain in detail Spectacular 9 scoring.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And Stu, this National Day calendar, November 20th, could be your day. We'll get to that just 1 second here. Stu's got some business to attend to. First, we do have 2 minutes until game number 9 here, so I want to say this. It's a pretty funny one.
Okay.
National Absurdity Day.
That's an absurdity in and of itself.
The fact that it is a national day is
an absurdity.
Is absurd. I got to see what it says. National Absurdity. Oh my God. I'm not going to be able to, one of those words you pronounce it a couple of times, it doesn't make sense. Absurdity. National Absurdity Day reigns supreme. Oddness and weirdness take over. Not sure why, but it does. Every day.
That's what it says?
That's opening line. They've got some, I don't know who writes for this National Day, but they're some pretty funny stuff yet. Throughout history, bizarre occurrences mark the calendar. I guess today. Maybe that's why the energy was maybe a little bit off.
Energy's been a little unusual today.
So perhaps it's National Absurdity Day is the cause of that. Also, weird one, food related. That's why I like it. National Peanut Butter Fudge. Not really weird. I actually really like peanut butter fudge. So sounds pretty good. I may have to pick up a piece of. Do they sell fudge at Publix?
How the hell would I know? I haven't been in a Publix.
You haven't been in a Publix? Come on. Still.
No, I don't cook. I don't shop. I do eat, but
I know a place
the food just magically shows up at my place.
A place they have all over the country that has good fudge. I mean, all over the country from South Florida to northern Wisconsin. Kilwins, very good fudge. Yes, very good. And they have it all. I mean, all across. I remember
when I was
north and south.
Here, someone sent me a box of Kilwins.
That's a pretty darn good gift.
And someone was like, "Oh, that's a really nice gift you got." It's like it was an advertiser that we, oddly enough, they want to do more advertising. We hadn't been built at the time. I was glad I got it Christmas.
I was like, oh yeah, fudge. All right,
not
you
of course
got
here
me.
at Magic City. That's not an issue here at Magic City. No, that was another highlight company. So you got anything else, or should we start the next game?
Nope, that's all I got. Only 2 days here, 2 national days on this day.
Let's begin game number 9. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Played 2, 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Bueno. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Tennessee. Tennessee is substituting for Douglas. There's the serve. Our 9th game has begun. Picava. Point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3 worn by Ron. Backhand by Ron. Rebote left side. Catch by Ron. He winds up. Placement to the inside. Will score for Ron. Point 3. 3 serves to the green shirt of post 4. Anderluck checking his hair and ready to play.
Wow.
Nice backhand by Anderluck. Here's Ron winding up. It's a 2-all. Anderluck read it, stopped it, got up there, did this Carballo-like flip up to the front wall. Ron's there. Placement by Ron right there at the 8 line will score. Point 3. Other than that, well played by Anderluck. Ron now serves to the black shirt of post 5, Kubala. Rebote for Ron to the inside. Catch by Kubala at the 11 line. Here's the backhand. Goes deep. Rebote forehand by Ron. Kubala with a good catch at the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Ron, good catch. Robote left side. Big bounce to the inside. Cut off by Ron. Great catch at the 9 line. Pika to the inside. Point 3. Yellow shirt at post 6. Ben receives. Catch by Ben. Long carom. Out. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7. Ikeda. Robote by Ikeda to the overhead screen, point 3. They're on the board with 5 points. Here's post 8, Carballo. Robote to the outside, beautifully executed by Ron. Point 3. Ron has gone 6 straight points, but remember the 9th game is a 9-point game. Here's post 1. Bueno. Robote left side by Bueno. Catch by Ron. 2 all. Off the court. Point 3. Straight points to a possible game point in this superfecta game for Ron out of post 3. Trying to stop him, Tennessee in the blue post 2. Ball juggled. No, it was the juggle that got you. Point in a perfect game out of the 3 post for the white shirt at post 3, Ron. 3 wins it, 2 places, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Pair off and playoff for 3rd and 4th place. 4 first serves to 5. Point 5. 6 now serves to 7. Catch by Ben. Ball tipped, point 7. 8 serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 5 and 7 in the continuing playoff for 3rd and 4th place. Robote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Bueno. Robote forehand by Carballo. Bueno makes the catch. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Carballo. Into the pad it goes, point 8. 5, 7, and 8 remain in the playoff for 3rd and 4th place. 5 first serves, 2-7. Robote left side by Kubala. Catch by Ikeda. Robote forehand by Kubala. To the outside. Ikeda, forehand Robote. Scoop attempt tipped. 0.7. Possible show point for post 7, Ikeda. Trying to stop him, Carballo. Robote 2-all. Landed in. Point and show to post 7, Ikeda. Our last point of the evening between 5 and 8 for 4th place. Robote forehand, not played. Point and 4th to post 8. Carballo. Unofficial order finish, 3-2, 7-8. Results from Game 9 are now official. Coming in first, post 3, Ron. Taking second, post 2, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 7, Ikeda. Taking the quad, post 8, Carballo. 3-2, 7-8 is the official order of finish for game number 9. And there are your prices from the 9th game. $2 Quinella 2-3, $19.20. 10-cent Super, 3-2-7-8, $24.61. The late pick 3, 1-8-3. All 3 numbers returning, $149.60. $2 on 3 to win returns $12.60. And your trifecta, 3-2-7. That's first, second, and third, $119.60. And apparently Josh tells us that the barbershop got a kick out of a shout-out.
That's awesome.
We're happy anybody's listening, period. We turn this on, and we're all enclosed here. Thank you, COVID. We're all just amongst ourselves. And we have no idea what goes on. There's no windows here.
Could be
how often do we look at each other and go, is that rain?
It gets cold in here. It's like, there's something happening outside. We have no clue, but that's awesome. I mean, the fact that you guys are tuning in, you have it on there.
In a barbershop in Maryland. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
No,
and
we do appreciate it.
We'll give you a rundown of how it goes. In the lead for that Golden Cesta, most singles wins through these first 4 performances. Got 2 more to go. You got Jed in there. 6 wins for Jed in second. How about this? Carballo.
Wow.
So 2 pretty new names up there in the race for Golden Cesta. Perhaps we'll get a new winner. Obviously, we like when anybody wins, but a new name up there. Pretty cool here to finish out these last couple weeks of the 2020 season. And then for doubles as well, hopefully Douglas can be back in for tomorrow. Hopefully the foot's feeling a little bit better. They're tied with Diaz and Carballo going into it the final 2 days of this week. And then we got the a kind of abbreviated week next week with that Thanksgiving day off. But if he can get back out there and get a couple more wins, another $10,000, not a bad 2020 year for him at all.
That would be great.
That's all we got.
That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Friday afternoon performance of Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We are glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again tomorrow on Saturday when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 4 p.m. Thankfully at 4 p.m. We sure hope you enjoyed today's highlight action at Magic City, the matinee and afternoon performance. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai channel on YouTube if you've not done so already. Let us know your thoughts and any questions you may have in the live chat while we're playing. We'll do our best to get to them as we can. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we do thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 4 p.m. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Don't forget, Dania Jai-Alai up next at 7 p.m. here on the Jai-Alai channel and, of course, in Dania Beach.